The skies have been mayhem in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today, much like this evening's sponsor from Moon Speedway. For the RC Mayhem 500, as Steve Brown leads the points for the first time in this 2012 season. RC Mayhem 405 is RC bashing videos, along with RC reviews and racing videos on YouTube. Check them out. Tonight's racing should definitely be a hot, action-packed evening of great Moon Speedway racing. The starting grid, starting in third place, Bill Steinbach. Second, Steve Brown, and on the pole position, Chad Limbrunner. Get ready for some rough and ready racing. Three, two, one, go. Green is out in the RC Mayhem 500. Down the back straightaway for the first time this evening, and a penalty on Chad Limbrunner, and Bill Steinbach took a barrel roll in that Chevy. Here's an instant replay of this wreck. Down the back straightaway, Steinbach got loose, got into the left rear quarter panel of Limbrunner in that Plymouth. As he was barrel rolling, Limbrunner cut through the center line. 3, 2,
yeah, unfortunate for Limbrunner today, as we have the countdown and a green flag. Remember, Limbrunner's in third place there as he started at the start-finish line. Brown has a small incident, but that'll put Limbrunner a lap down because he got into the turn 4 concrete wall. He does it again, but continues to move. He's almost 2 laps down here. Steinbach cuts through the center. He'll have to back up and go back through. Remember, there's no penalties or cautions within 5 laps after that penalty. And Brown pushing Limbrunner as he's on his side.
Steve Brown still holds on to the lead. Bill Steinbach in second, and Limbrunner in third position, more than 1 lap down. Steve gets into the cone in turn number 3. Bill Steinbach almost hits it, and Steve Brown and Chad Limbrunner go head-on into the turn 1 wall. Both have to back up to continue rolling. Quite the duel here.
Yeah, they continue to move down the back straightaway, and Limbrunner gets backwards into the turn 3 wall, and we have a yellow flag here on lap 8. Cautions are available once again. Let's take a look at an instant replay of what happened here. We see Limbrunner going backwards there. Oh, and then Steinbach comes in and hits him, bounces him, and he's in reverse.
Getting ready for the restart. Steinbach coming around. He'll give Steve Brown a bit of a bump draft, and they'll both spin out in turn 1 as Limbrunner is the leader in this race. Crosses the line for lap 10. Steinbach now in second, and Steve Brown in a very distant third place, getting stuck on the cone on lap 10, waving another caution flag on the day thus far. Bill will come around. He'll be in the inside line, 3 wide to the stripe. They'll settle things down as Limbrunner got into the cone and fell way back. Now a battle for position up front between Bill Steinbach and Steve Brown. Bill almost gets a penalty.
Yeah, Brown dumped him into the tire there, and now Steinbach's having a lot of trouble here, bouncing off the tire, and then he just gets Brown back for that wreck there on the backstretch under caution. And Steinbach now will come around on the inside lane. Oh! He's saying he doesn't want to do that restart, wants to fix his antenna, which it is legal to do that. It confused the other 2 drivers, though. Here he comes, green flag, and he has the lead now. He's battling for it. 3 wide towards turn 2. That settles down once again, and Limbrunner having a lot of trouble. Steinbach helps him out, giving him second place here, as Brown is in first, and that Chevy is in third place. He'll cut to the outside of the speedway, and that'll wave another caution, the third one of the day on lap 15.
Chad Limbrunner will come around for this restart. Steinbach coming over to the restart line, taking the outside. Brown in the middle position. Chad on the bottom. There it is. Single file down the back straightaway, fanning out. Steve Brown bumping that car around up into the wall. Chad Limbrunner leading loose out of the track. He'll gather it up to come on back into turn 3, and he'll fall back to third place as Steve Brown takes the lead away from Bill Steinbach, and a yellow flag on lap 17.
A lot of trouble there for Limbrunner as his car just got loose after that small wreck of his. Green flag's already back out, and Limbrunner pushes Steinbach. Steinbach gets him back and turns him around. He'll go to the outside of the speedway, cut in on third place, but he'll steal second place for a short moment as Steinbach has a lot of trouble. And look at Brown rocketing around the track, just bouncing off of things. Lap 20.
Bill Steinbach wrecked right in front of us at the Goodyear tire, and a yellow flag on lap 20. Here is an instant replay. on an awesome save of the day out of turn number 2.
Brown just saved his car there. He got into the turn 1 cone due to Steinbach, and he was really good at turning that car around, doing a 360. Look at Steinbach there, almost doing a 360 the other direction. He gets pushed by Brown in that awesome camera shot today by our camera team. There you can see it on the box at the start-finish line. Brown has the lead, and Limburger will steal that lead away as gives Steinbach some time to catch up after that incident of his that slowed him down. Look at Brown trying to take Limburger out. He finally does, and that pushes him into the tire, and Limburger will fall back to 3rd place in that Plymouth.
Still in 3rd place, and a yellow flag comes out. Lucky for him to not lose a lap. He'll go onto the track, fix the antenna on that Plymouth as Bill Steinbach waits at the bottom lane of the restart line. Steve Brown taking the top side of the track. Chad coming down the back straightaway, hits the slowdown line, hit the dashed line, and the green flag is back out, 2 abreast for 2nd position. Bill Steinbach up onto the cone in turn number 1, and a penalty. What a heartbreak for him.
Yeah, you could say that again. I mean, you could see how his tire did get over the line there, and that was definitely a penalty for him. It was a borderline, though, very close. If he would have just cut to the right a little quicker, he would have not had a penalty there.
Waiting for the countdown from the officials. There it is. The green flag is back out. Steinbach trying to catch up to the back of this pack. He's going to lose some major time as he'll have to back up going through the cones. He might lose a lap here to Steve Brown on the bottom lane. Brown will have that spot. Bill wants it back. He's going to try to draft up to the back of him, and he'll hit the cone right where he had a penalty earlier today. And Chad Limburner will get into it. He might lose a lap to Steve Brown, and he does, and almost causes a major wreck on the front stretch between himself and Bill Steinbach. His wheels have locked. That issue has plagued him all year.
Now he's in 3rd position to Steinbach there as we go around for lap number 30. And look at this. He needs a caution to get anywhere back in this race right now. He'll go around into turn 4. He seems to be cutting the corners very tight, just trying to catch up cleanly. I don't know if that's going to work for him today. Ooh, he has a hard look into the outside wall, as does Steinbach. He gets hit, and his car looks to be disabled. Lucky for him, actually, for it to be disabled as long as he can get it to move again. What's wrong with his tire there?
Track maintenance team getting everything prepared on the back straightaway, getting all the tires in line. Limburner places his car back at the restart line on the bottom lane. Steve Brown in the middle. Steinbach will be forced to take the outside line. Track maintenance team finishes up their work, goes back behind the wall. Steinbach coming around on the outside lane. There it is. The green flag is back out. Limburner gets spun out at the start-finish line. They're going to say that they never took the green on that restart attempt. This time, Limburner's up on the high side of the track. And the green flag is back out once again. Bill Steinbach with quite the amazing flip, but it's going to turn out to be a black flag for him late in the going of this race. He just simply kicks that Chevy Chevelle back onto the track.
And there's going to be no more cautions or penalties in this race, meaning we have a 3-lap shootout to the end here, and that'll be disappointing for Steinbach. Maybe he'll be able to make it up again like he did one time this season, getting all the way back up to 1st place within 2 laps of a penalty. Hopefully he'll be able to do that, hopefully for him. Otherwise, Brown is going to catch up to the points today here for him. All right, green flag is back out in this race, and Limburner has the lead coming down the back straightaway, and Brown wants it as he's cutting the corners tight. Looks to be slowing down, though. Could be a battery issue for him. Steinbach having a lot of trouble. He's pretty much out of contention for this event as we're here on the last lap.
Limburner rounding the 3rd turn, coming off the 4th corner, and he will win at Moon Speedway. Steve Brown will cross the stripe to come in 2nd place, and Bill Steinbach will finish in 3rd position in the RCMayhem 500.
Great day of racing, and we see Steinbach in 3rd place. This will help Brown extend his lead over Steinbach here late in the season. A battle for points here is ensuing as we continue on the Three Rivers RC Racing channel.
Quite the points battle as Limburner has now pulled himself back into contention for this title hunt. You can see how that shapes out right here on the Three Rivers RC Racing channel.